Testing, testing, testing. Hello, everyone. Oh, shoot, you know what I did for... I knew I forgot something. I need to launch LIV real quick. Or else I won't be able to see what y'all are yapping about. That's kind of important. Except LIV's been kind of acting weird lately. Streamer kit. Go ahead and start that. I knew I forgot something. So today might be kind of on the medium or short length as far as streams go. I stayed up until 6 a.m. last night. Technically this morning, I guess. Because my friends and I started a archipelago. If you're unfamiliar, that's like everyone's playing rando. Everyone's playing like randomized games, and all the games are different. But the checks that you reach in your game unlock stuff in your friends' games, and you can like send items and progress over. It's pretty neat. I'm playing Isaac. And when you're playing Isaac for fun instead of trying to 100% it, it's like, oh wow, this game actually is fun. I hear MS Paint can be connected to that. Yeah, so I believe Paint Archipelago is like you have to unlock colors and stuff, and you're trying to like replicate a drawing as best as you can in Paint. which is pretty wild. But I'm playing Isaac. In Isaac, the goal is to you could set your own goal, but the default goal is to beat each of the endgame bosses. But your progression through the levels, like getting deeper and deeper into the game to even reach them, has to be unlocked by like your friends. Like my ability to even get to that boss is sometimes like in a shop somewhere in like The Legend of Zelda now. I've got a pal playing Oracle of Seasons. I've got a pal playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. And I've got a pal playing what else? Lunacid? 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 Whichever. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Let's get y'all in the game with me. All right. I'm here. I can see you. You're in the game. You can see the game. Let's get our Skyrim shuffle list. Get that started. Let's see, shuffle tracks. All right, and I'd like to have OBS be the focused window. And I think we are just about ready. All right, so, whoa, close. We finished up the Civil War quest line, I think, most recently. Oh, I should probably check our inventories before going out. And I think I've said for like the past 3 streams that we're gonna find our follower. Like our last follower. This is the stream where we do it for real. We have a plan. Jeez, it's foggy. We're gonna go find her. I have a vague idea of where she is. Yeah. What am I carrying that I don't need? Guess I'll start storing books in here. Ugh. Maybe we also stop by and do the witch head stuff. Sell that. Okay. How about you? You aren't carrying any dragon bones, right?
Ask me something? Pooling
Also,
our
you look
resources.
shorter.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Okay, I think we're good.
I am your sword and your shield.
I think I might need to do this to recalibrate my height a little bit. A little seat. And then time to get up. I'm gonna face this way. There we go. I mean, are you just a short king? How tall are you? You're... I don't know. It thinks I'm a little bit taller than I actually am, maybe. Sell that. Good piece.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in white. Looking to protect yourself?
Ooh. Got like a whole thing. Okay, you just don't buy robes.
Don't forget to check
that makes
inside
sense.
the shop if you need.
All right. We'll stop by our friends
I like your robes.
and see if any of them want to stop being werewolves,
You know, I saw something near Shimmer Mist Cave to the northeast.
so that I can finally get these witch heads out of my inventory.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those
Howling.
werewolf tales are true.
Hey.
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
Is there any work to be done?
Harbinger, I'd be honored if you joined me in my search. I had once heard Skjor and Kodlak talking about the totems of Hircine. Simple-looking objects that could channel the powers of the werewolf in new directions. Once Kodlak began looking for his cure, I'd wager Skjor didn't bring it up again. But I was going through his things and found a book I had never seen before. All about the totems. I've been talking to my sources around the holds, and think I may have heard where one of them lives. Wanna come along?
Let's go.
We hunt together.
I mean, are
May
we
the
like...
gods watch over your battles, friend.
Oh no, you're following me now. I was kind of hoping you would go yourself first.
Very valuable to me.
But we'll do this. We'll do this. Since it's gonna be a shorter stream anyway today. Where are we going? Well, we'll try to do this kind of fastish. Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Dear Lord. One guard always sounds like he's doing a bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Yeah. I can definitely hear "get to the chopper" in like his voice. Excuse me. Where the hell even? It's really out of the way, isn't it? Oh. Well, we'll do this. Why do I have a sword? Bro, careful. You shot Inigo. What the? Guys, come on, stop.
Attacks immediately. Help me, my friend. I am wounded.
Feeling better? Are you two okay now? Get along? You two? Mwah. There, get along. Is Fireball the like really big one? I can't tell because I didn't hit anything with it. Okay, no, that's the one I want. I'm thinking now of that crawfish comic of like the big group of people all fighting, and then the little dog character's like, stop fighting, and then the next panel is just a redraw of the first one, but they're all like kissing each other, and like one of them was getting like stomped by the other guy's just like licking his foot now. If you have not read crawfish comics on Tumblr, you're in for a treat if you go to that. Some of the best nonsense of our era. Chili pepper. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because oh, hello. Are you okay? I begged my husband not to go, but he just wouldn't listen. He said if he delayed the shipment even another week, the Legion would find someone else to take us south. Let them keep their blasted money. The road to Whiterun is dangerous these days. Everyone knows it. So many caravans have been attacked. So many travelers vanished into thin air. Some say it's only bandits, but there are rumors of worse. Goblins, ghosts, witches. 20 years we've been married now, and I can't bear the thought of losing him. I'm not letting him go alone. Not this time. We live or die together. Mara preserve us. Mara did not care about you. Sorry. I will take some things. Thank you.
Mr. Dragonfly is having a good time at the moment. He enjoys traveling with us very much.
Yeah, it's kind of not the time though. It's a little inappropriate to be so happy next to like a newly discovered carriage of dead people.
No more stops.
Yes?
We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going?
Okay, I have to cut across here.
A wedding at this
It's a few rivers. Oh, there's a path. In some ways, it kind of reminds me of like the Dadaist kind of absurdist comedy comics I grew up with, like webcomics. Because I grew up and I loved my fucking spork humor. I was like the target audience for that shit. Oh my god, that scared me. Wasn't expecting that. Die.
Is over.
Like I read Butter Safe is probably like maybe the best example of a comic like that, where it's just the punchline would be a non sequitur almost every time, and it fucking got me. Like back in the olden days. I look back on those comics now and I'm like, this is not funny at all. And it's like, I hate to say that, but you know, a lot of them were for a very specific time and place, and they're not particularly, some of them haven't aged well. Some of the comics in that kind of regard. I think one of them was also like Spider and Scorpion was another like absurd comedy nonsense comic. And it's like, I do remember some of them actually holding up. Like every once in a while they would have a page in a comic like that that was like a really well constructed joke, even if it was nonsense. But I feel like now also with time that kind of humor has evolved a little bit. And maybe in 10, 20 years, I'll look back on things like Crawfish Comic and be like, why did I ever like this? Oops, I didn't mean to steal that. What did I take? Anything? Is anything in here stolen? Whatever. I just want to read this. But yeah, no. Things like Crawfish Comic, God, what else? Quite a bit older, but I still really love Pictures for Sad Children. That one is a little bit less nonsensical, but it still kind of has that sardonic sense of humor every once in a while. I feel like maybe Crawfish Comic and similar stuff to that is a bit of an intersection between those sort of like nonsensical ones and things that are a little more well structured. Whoa. There's a camp. See what that's about. People say that the humor of IDS...
Get out of here.
Me? Who are you? Oh, you're a Stormcloak. Hi. What are you still doing around? Thought we got rid of all you guys. People say the humor of IDS these days is stupid nonsense, but that shit straight up has never changed. Oh, kids. I feel like if I can appreciate it in Middle Age, it's gonna be holding up. Grabbing your wrist to shoot fireballs like you're doing some fucking King of the Fire, Terry Bogard, and Monster Rolls. Genuinely, it helps with the aim. Like it actually and for real, like the steadying. I already have kind of unsteady hands. Unless I'm like really focused.
That's all you've got?
But like it's not for nothing. It's like it does help steady quite a bit. I hope this guy wasn't important. He had a name. Well. Oh well. Can't have been too important if they let him die. Reach Stormcloak camp. It's not stealing if it's from a Stormcloak. You can't convince me that this stuff is stolen or not fair game. Yeah, it's all red because you lost. Oh. Oh, you guys are like injured. Well, I won't be a monster here. I thought they were like captives. They're just Stormcloaks. Well, I won't be a total monster. I'll just let them suffer without anyone to help them now. Do be needing steel. This is iron though.
Watch it there, brother.
What? You are practically fucking my ass. Get away. Oops, sorry.
Perfect. I was just starting to get
Huh? Huh?
dismissed.
Okay, I guess they saw something. Just carp. Yeah. Like on one hand, yeah, I'm like 30 something.
Don't worry. Just wants to play.
If I enjoy it now, there's a very good chance it'll hold up. At the same time, you know, some stuff just always holds up. But I also hope that my taste doesn't necessarily stagnate. You know? Actually, speaking of crawfish, for a little bit they lost access to their Tumblr. Like, I think it was like down for a little bit. Like, they got it back, but I think I want to go through their Tumblr archive and save their comics.
What was that?
What was that? Oh, who are you?
That
Are
was
you
a
a friend?
close one.
Oh, he is. What's going on with the spider?
I don't know, but this place is full of them. Everyone I've encountered has been enchanted or the like. Look, I'm getting out of here. Normally spiders make my skin crawl, but magic spiders?
Yeah, alright, bye. Dude knows his limits. He didn't press on, he just got out. Yeah, those need to be preserved. There's no good place to put your webcomic these days.
That odor. It reminds my nose of Krongvanger Cave. Interesting.
Like, I used to use Drunk Duck. I don't even think that's a thing anymore. But now there's kind of like a pressure to, instead of a webcomic, you make like, what are they calling them? The webtoons. They want you to make webtoons now. They want you to grind. Like, that's not what webcomics about. What the hell? What up there? Also.
Come out and play, Mr. Spider. I will not hurt you.
Oh, stop running it. Okay, I have got to get that mod that makes it so that you can't get pushed. Webcomic business these days is fucked. It's so bad. I see.
This your idea of a good time, my friend?
All right.
Hey, spiders, ready or not? Here I come.
All right, I guess that was it. I don't know if the solution was written down anywhere. God, I'm trying to remember the name. Antics? There was also a webcomic named Antics that was kind of in that similar, like, here's some absolute nonsense. Like, that one definitely still had, like, I don't know, the jokes in that were real jokes at the very least. But, like, eventually that webcomic, like, the author just let the site expire. And, like, we're lucky that anyone had it saved, because there were, you know, someone did eventually post an archive. But, like, the reason it went down, or at least a thing that the author noted later on, we'll take this and read it later, is that he didn't realize people even read it. Apparently, like, he didn't know that people wanted it around, which is, you know, that's a little sad to think about. Also, I'm glad he eventually found out that it had, like, fans. I think r/antics was, like, the subreddit dedicated to that comic. That's another one where it was like, I definitely liked it more when I was younger, but it has some funny bits. Leeds is kind of epic is the thing. But yeah, Barbarous is really, really good. Barbarous, you know, they also have the benefit of hosting a comic on their own site. But if you're unfamiliar with Antics, you might know it for the it was kind of an image macro back in the day of it was like a leopard seal shouting "gay." That was from Antics. Yeah, oh wow. Blast from the past type shit. And like the context for that is a lot better than you might be led to believe. Like it is actually a genuinely funny bit in that comic. Like for entirely inexplicable reasons, the two main characters, who are both guys, have just found themselves in like the Arctic.
If you see a spider, let me know.
Like that's just how that page starts. They're just in the Arctic for no reason, and they're like, "We're gonna have to huddle for warmth." One of the guys is like, "Dude, no, that's gay." And the other's like, "Come on, man, no one's around to see us." And so they start huddling for warmth, and the seal gets them. Oh, I thought that guy's name was Normalus. But see, also what's great is a lot later in the comic, one of the guys does come out as gay. Dude's keeping like these spiders as pets.
Trying to accomplish. Skyrim spiders are fine just the way they are, thank you very much.
I've never done this quest. Always kind of just ended the companion stuff before this. Oh, but what's this?
Slavery in Morrowind is dwindling, with House Drez in shambles, and Salil in Blackmarsh, and the Dominion in elsewhere. The number of slaves are at record lows. The ones that are left, jealously guarded. You will occasionally hear of slave raids.
Ooh, cross salts and spider eggs and a bunch of other stuff. Oh. The Yorvasker shield. I guess this is... No, wait. Werewolf totem. It's a bone. Take that. Scroll of Hysteria, ruby, gold.
Do you have it?
No.
That definitely matches the description of the totem from Skior's old book. Let's get it to the Underforge.
Okay. Oh, is that a chest? Shrine of Julianos. Oh, it's a shrine. I don't need that. Oh, two of them. Oops.
I was at least expecting to bleed a little.
No, I grew up on... I'm trying to remember the like longer, more story-oriented web comics I read. I didn't read many, but I definitely was interested in some. This is backwards? I can't tell anymore. Sometimes they put the exits where you loop around in confusing spots. There we go. I think. Yeah, because usually a good sign if you're going upstairs. The totem spawns in a random dungeon? I think this quest is DLC. Interesting. I do have the Ultimate Edition stuff or whatever it's called in this. Well, now we have a convenient spawn point all the way out there in case we need it. Oh, there was one I read growing up called Razvar. The rare webcomic to actually finish. To like wrap up with a real ending that put a nice bow on it. I think it was drawn in like blue pen, if I remember correctly, but it's just about a gay fox boy who runs away from home because he's gay. He just goes on a wild and quirky adventure with his friends.
Plan on burning everything down, do you?
What else did I read? Slightly Damned, which is still ongoing, which is absolutely insane to me.
Got something to say?
I haven't checked in on it. I kind of checked out of Slightly Damned after a while because the pace was just so slow.
Honored to see you again.
Like there was a point at which I kind of just checked out. That's another one where like if you go, it's been going on so long that the art in the old pages is like a lot different. You can really see the artist's evolution, and it's very
I work with my
cool.
mother to sell fruits and vegetables.
What else?
Farmers. 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 Farmers.
Ancient obscure pick is cat, fox, wolf, which I hope still exists. It was just a Tumblr blog. Oh, yeah. Bittersweet Candy Bowl, bizarrely on Poppy Opossum, Homestuck. I never read Homestuck. I wasn't really interested in it. I had a friend in high school who kept trying to get me into it, and every time he did try that, I was like less interested every time. Poppy Opossum was awesome. I really liked Poppy Opossum.
Where is all the water that is running through the city coming from? Dragon's
Shush.
Reach, I know.
Stuff is about to
but
happen.
Where is Dragon's Reach getting it from?
It'd be awesome if this wasn't the totem and like we were just doing this and it did nothing.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. I'll take my leave then.
What's happening? Okay. And then go back in. And then...
Do you have guidance? A citizen of Falkreath has asked for our help. It seems that a predator has invaded their home, and someone needs to clear the beast out.
I don't want that job.
You're not afraid, are you? Of animals? Come back when you find your spine.
Damn.
I'm struggling to find anything of note to purchase.
Maybe I need to pray to it. I don't know what that did. Let's check our journal quests. I guess that's just for more work. Elder Knowledge. Oh, yeah, that's main quest. Okay. It's time to go find our third companion. Oh, it does have a real website. Read Homestuck and then fell off during one of the big pauses. Eventually came back and finished it and completely ignored the epilogues and whatever else. I have some friends who are very much into it. And then I have some friends who are like scholars. But I have like, I still kind of have just like negative interest in it, if I'm going to be 100% honest.
I'm afraid not, little fairy. Root has about another day left.
And it's like, I can't, really judge anyone. Like, absolutely no shade if you're into it. I'm just not interested. I read maybe the worst webcomic ever growing up, and I thought it was so awesome, mostly because I definitely shouldn't have been reading it. If y'all have ever heard of Jack, then you know the bullshit I'm talking about. Maybe some of the most heinous shit in the world. It's so bad. But you know how like you get into a piece of bad media and then it gets stuck in your head and you kind of just want to like yank it away from the person who actually makes it. And you're like, I could do this better. I could fix this.
And you try moving it all around in your mouth.
Jack used to be that for me. Now I don't think it's fixable. Mostly that one is just like a long-running fantasy furry webcomic that looks like it was made by a huge like Looney Tunes fan. And it mostly serves as a vehicle for what appears to just be the author's misogyny fetish. Like, if I'm gonna be like 100% real.
I'm surprised there aren't more farms though.
Which I mean, like, you know, whatever. but the vibe is rancid. It doesn't help that it kind of falls under the like Cerberus problem, where if you're familiar with the actual comic book Cerberus, dude loves using his characters as like mouthpieces for his actual views, which tend to be questionable at best. All right, we got to get a horse. We got to get a carriage. Jack, about the rabbit, the one from 2001? Yes. I read that in high school. Probably the last thing you want your high school kid to read, frankly. But you know, when you're 15, it's like you see a comic that is like a little bit of a, or like any piece of media really that's like a bit of a forbidden fruit, because it's like, oh, so fucked up and edgy, and you're a little fucked up and edgy like 15-year-old. It's like, yeah, that shit's gonna appeal to you even if it's like dog water.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying?
Need a ride?
Yeah, I need to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I believe we're going to Markarth. This is okay. We haven't been to Winterhold from this way either, but we need to go to Markarth.
We'll be off.
Yeah, it's edgy. You see how the peel mid? Yeah.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves.
There are some Telvanni that wear this special robe which has layers of chitin plates on it.
Just completely interrupted by the loading screen there. All right, we're here. I thought that was like a wild wolf for a second. Let's save. We've never been in this city, I don't think. And honestly, out of all of the cities of Skyrim, this is the one I've spent the least amount of time in ever. Like I've barely touched this city.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Whoa! Hold on.
Never should have come here.
Please don't kill me.
I shall drown.
Die for my
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back.
I'll take these.
The Markarth City Guard it's all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see that?
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Agent
Okay.
here in the city.
This man shouted something about the Forsworn.
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen.
Another body.
We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
Okay, I believe you.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I was right there. He almost killed me. No. I heard some shouting about the Forsworn.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the 8 give you more peace in the future. For
By the 9, he hit the dab.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Oh, interesting. Is this your note? Do you know anything about the attack?
I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Here, man, on the down low. You dropped this.
I better get going.
Is this yours? All right, let's take a little look at his note. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. The Forsworn conspiracy. Silverblood Inn is where we're headed, though.
Hi.
The Silver Blood
Hi.
has plenty of strong drink.
Hi there.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something. I don't have time to talk, though. why don't you go chat with the other bar patrons?
What were you thinking about?
Just how am I going to get by that court wizard in Sinushu and Zell? What was his name? Calcelmo? The bastard won't let me in to see the Dwemer rune. Something about a giant spider. As if that matters.
Didn't I literally kill that guy? Quad Zell? I've already been there.
You've been in Nishu and Zell? Calcelmo, he let you in? That bastard!
No, I
have to take me
I killed
there.
him.
It should be easy for you since you've already learned the layout.
What's in it for me?
Well, I imagine if I said, the pleasure of joining me in my studies, you'd turn and run. Let me see what I have. I have, 200 golds. Hey, don't look like you're about to walk away. Wait, okay, so 200 gold up front, and whatever goods we find in the runes are yours, okay? All I need is to look at them. So...
Fine.
Yes, all right. Let's go see those runes. I can't wait.
Those runes.
That store is empty. Forsworn get almost every shipment that comes in.
That's just terrible.
Just here to drink.
So sorry to hear that.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand. How about a septim?
Here.
Finally. Now get lost.
Here.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Public is a great way for the Forsworn to gain sympathy.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Who doesn't want to burn us to a crisp?
Heard any rumors?
Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house.
She's really breasting boobily. Good for her.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Okay. Yeah, so the only thing I really know about this character is that she summons Dwemer stuff. And she studies Dwemer stuff, and she's a bit of a city slicker.
One of those vigilants of Stendar, I'd wager.
We'll handle things from here.
Why is he here in Markarth, do you figure?
Where are you looking at?
So, wait, adventurer. I just noticed that you have someone else here. I'm not going to have to pay you too, am I?
I don't believe that will be necessary. I'm supposed to be paying my friend here for escorting me to High Rock.
Oh, that's ironic. I just came from High Rock myself, actually. If you're in Markarth, you must be getting close to your destination?
One would think so. However, it seems that the usual path into Johanna is blocked. The only way to High Rock right now is through Hammerfell.
Oh, I see. So will you be heading off to Hammerfell after this? Or are you planning to stick around for some adventure?
We've actually already been to the Hammerfell Gate. I decided that I wanted to spend more time with my friend here. Yeah, quite the traveling companion. And it's a nice break from Morrowind.
Well, this is good to hear, seeing as I'm relying on them to keep me alive. My name is Remiel, by the way.
You're in good company then, Remiel. My name is Salsas. I'm a lawman of House Telvanni.
Good to meet you, Zelzaz.
I like your outfit, by the way. You look like a proper adventuring type.
Oh, thanks, and same to you. You look like a proper, Morrowind type.
Thank you. This isn't what I usually wear.
So you don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Oh, need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters.
I can't hear you if you're over there. Ooh, Spooky. Out-of-towners aren't exactly useful
No wood rot
witnesses.
on the furniture.
I mean,
Someone's been here.
in fairness,
But the people I
first
asked
thing I
said
saw when
no
I
one
came into
entered
this
the
town
region.
is a woman get stabbed.
Ah yes, follow the noise. I'm sure it will reveal a great big ogrim that the residents have summoned.
My cheese.
Typical bureaucracy.
My cheese.
The goings-on
Typical.
of
My
those in power
cheese.
take priority over
My
this poor
cheese.
woman dreading the fate of her daughter.
What are you talking about? I don't remember a daughter. Actually, maybe I will take a torch.
That's
Oh,
it.
there
Something's
goes the
inside
lights.
the house. Come on, we're getting to the
This is a
market.
huge house. What the fuck?
Come out. We know you're here.
Wipers.
I can't believe Margaret was killed.
There's another
People
door.
die
See if
all
you
the
can get
time, but it's so odd when it's someone I saw every
yourself.
morning at the inn.
Too many people are talking.
We have to get help.
Weak.
Where are you running off to,
He's
coward?
weak. You're strong.
Oh,
Crush
floating
him.
bread.
He's right. This is something else.
Don't be rude, Daedra Ghost thing. You're going to end up hitting me with something.
It's like a 20s movie. Like I can see the strings, bro.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
No. Kill. Crush his
Big, strong
bones.
adventure.
Tear at
Perhaps
his
you're going to
flesh.
glimpse of our Daedra Ghost.
You need to wait until that guy's done talking.
Kill. You will kill or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here.
That's
You or me.
Oh. Alright.
Yes. Your reward
be
is
more
waiting
careful,
for
Remy.
you, mortal. Further down.
Amulet Tendar. Cooked catfish, some rings, lockpick. Like, if he's gonna make me kill him, I may as well also steal his shit.
Sooth.
My hair is so frizzy today.
Schemes. The hist aid me.
It sticks to my face.
Better
Yes. Further
His death was
into the
unnecessary.
bowels.
We must be resolute. The schemer wants us to go in further. We must press on, for the door will not budge. Fight back against his influence. I have your back.
Why are you talking like a character from an Edgar Allan Poe book now? I think he's actually scared.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
The Harvester's Shrine. Be careful.
Something's occurred to me. You aren't under the influence of our Daedric ghost friend, are you? Not taking me to the basement to kill me?
Exactly what I'm doing.
Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak.
An altar?
Yes, it's an altar. Men would
Yeah, they're very
come
good
and
at talking
sacrifice
over
the
each other
wretched
all the
in
time,
my name.
which is why if it ends
would
up
be
actually being
punished
too
by
much,
the strong.
Ramiel is gonna have to go home.
But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came.
You want revenge on Bothia?
Revenge?
Bothia?
No. I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Are you alright? What happened? What did the demon want from us?
A priest of Bothia has desecrated the shrine.
Yes. The Lord of Troubles has many enemies. Rightfully so, the miserable Thuxus. But what does that have to do with us?
He'll let us go, but with one condition.
What is the condition?
We bring that priest back.
Not the Thuxus. Revenge. Submission. I care little for a priest of Boethia. Malak Baal is powerful, even with the reduced influence the Daedra have on our world. I do not want to do his bidding, but I greatly fear the repercussions should we not.
We'll go find the priest.
I will stand by you, my friend. Together we will make it out of this in one piece. Come on, let's get out of here. I yearn to breathe fresh air once more. I think Ramil and I will get along very well. Onward.
The
city reminds me a little of Wayrest. Beautiful on the outside, not so much on the inside.
Nighttime. This is a pretty city. I like this one. Treasury house. Unstable footing seems a little unsafe.
Located in Lothanis, and that's where I spent a lot of my time growing up. It is located on the eastern coast of Morrowind. Remains a very wealthy trading town. I have such fond memories of it. I hope we can go see it one day.
So yeah, Ramil will be here. I'll give her a fair shake. If it ends up being too much, then you know, we'll ditch her.
Would have only been a couple more minutes.
Like, you know, I did eventually warm up to Zelzaz. I wasn't so sure at first.
Only burglars and vampires creep around off the guards.
I like him even though he's like a walking CinemaSins. I'll get out of here.
I don't mean to pry, but I cannot just not ask.
You hear that? I swear there's something out
That
there.
doesn't seem...
In the dark.
Maybe it is though. I think they're charming, just funny they go all at once even though they're meant like, to interact with each other. Didn't know anyone was making voice companions at all. Yeah, a lot of them like interact with each other. There's like a whole network of voiced characters that apparently kind of spiderweb interact with each other. Zelzaz, I think, is the most popular of those. Inigo is kind of just his own guy, but he's the one I knew about first. There's there's one that I did not like. In a previous playthrough, I tried a guy called Lucifer, which is just really funny to me. Oh, okay, so this is the exit. It's really funny to me to think of a guy literally named Lucifer in Skyrim, but he's an Argonian, and it's really, really funny. I was willing to give him a chance, but like he's there at your execution and sees you get your almost get your head lopped off, and he's like, well, I'm out of here, like right before the dragon attacks. He like talks in the intro cutscene. It's crazy.
I could never get into history unless it involved some sort of...
He like Forrest Gumps himself into your story. But he's also kind of a rude prick, like more than Zelzaz. So I was like, nah.
Right.
What's this? This looks cool. What is this? Huh. Neat little area. So funny to insert them like that. Yeah, yeah. Modding scene for Skyrim and New Vegas are very healthy. Yeah, yeah.
I could time travel.
So true, bestie. Alright. Where's that place you wanted to go? Go to the Shrine of Talos? We're not doing that. Did I end up not... Quests. Look for interesting artifacts in... I'm gonna have to hear her say it again. Wait, why there? Why is it... Where is that? I don't know why it says to go back. Okay, hold on. It was one little spot that was kind of like a little out of the way. Okay, where's the Shrine of Azura? Because that's where I teleported to get to it. It's not up here. Shrine of... No, that's not where I teleported to get to it. It was a different shrine. Goodness. Okay, that's the shrine logo. I will find it. Modded companion, that's a guy that got isekai'd and he's fucking insufferable. A little bit. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? Like, the thing we need to go to is definitely not in Markarth, because I was just like, hey, I've never been to Markarth before. But then our conversation was like, yeah, I've been there. But I can't for the life of me remember. Because you know, she's talking about the guy with the spiders. I'm trying to find the place where I just was, basically. Okay, well, let's just follow this and see where it takes us. Some shithead in a graphic tee trying to kill everyone for fun because it doesn't matter, but little does he know he's not the one that controls the save button anymore. Is this where you wanted to go, Missy?
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Wait, what's...
Typical
Dwemer Specialist.
Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
What was that about?
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer
Yeah.
me.
It's a sort of underground express. They swallow you whole and then
What
burrow
other
through the mud
pieces?
past the...
Your empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family won't tolerate his cowardice for much longer.
Said something about Talos?
That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords?
Okay.
Stay out of trouble in my city.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
Are you a member of the college, or did you just steal those robes from a
Everyone's
real
always
wizard?
asking me if I just stole these robes. Yes, I
On
stole
Dornmar
these
is the
robes.
commander of the Thalmor and Mar.
This place fucking rocks. Holy shit, I've never been in here. This is so cool in VR, actually. What the hell? Oh. Excavation site. Well, why did I tell this lady that I've been there? I can unlock it. Hopefully, I mean, won't I
Old
get in
dwarven
trouble if I do
city
that?
Underneath the keep. Nashu and Zed. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving one.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
Why not?
I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
My thoughts too often. They seem to think that means I don't find them interesting. It's just so hard to not become distracted by a new
Could help you if you tell me.
All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful.
Who's Arcade?
Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. That his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life.
Okay.
Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Hey, Remiel, why is the zip it mod not working on you?
So, that whole business with the trap in the basement, what exactly happened? I'm definitely familiar with impulsive decisions surrounding treasure, but that mace was hardly what I would consider treasure. Why try to take it? And how did you manage to get out of that trap?
Didn't you hear Molag Bal?
No, I didn't hear... Molag Bal? What? When?
He called me down to the basement and trapped me.
You figured that was probably fine? At least it makes sense now why that priest man attacked us. I was rather confused how a ghost had swayed his mind and actions so easily. But Molag Bal, he let you out of that little trap he'd set. Why?
Wants me to bring a priest of Bothia to him.
Ah, to murder, I assume. But he is the Prince of Domination. I doubt his motivation here is so simple. Whatever the case, you liked that mace.
Yeah, a little bit.
He promised you that if you do this?
I don't really want anything from him.
Are you sure? You seemed rather enamored by that mace.
I did not.
I can see how you may not have been in the right frame of mind, given that Molag Bal was speaking to you. And with that strange trap, I also cannot fathom what you would see in such a rusty excuse for a weapon. So, no dealings with Molag Bal for us.
Okay. You some kind of mace fucker. Molag Bal, I should go.
Would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
What? Why do you sound like you're on an intercom?
I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead.
Who would possibly do something as sinister as carve
Your
up the
stomach
dead for your
growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
Jesus, straight up sounds like she's going through an electric intercom. She might be, actually. This is like a Dwemer construction.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you?
What?
A brother or sister had died?
What?
An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in.
What are you talking about?
What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now.
Wait.
You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
Chat, I forgot, but I might have actually eaten human flesh. I forgot. There is human flesh in this game, and I might have eaten it. I can't remember. What are you talking about?
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment.
Okay, the Zip It mod is not fucking working on you for some reason. I might have to like reinstall it. What is this place?
It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Oh. You're the Draugr from Reachcliff Cave. Alright, well I investigated.
Oh, I see. We're lying to Verulis. Yes, brother, the hall is most certainly safe. No cannibals around, I swear. What do you think? Believable?
Gotta itch my face. Oh, alright.
You hear that? I swear there's something out there.
I swear. Right. Didn't see him here. Hey.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead?
I don't want to say that the Hall of the Dead is safe.
Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward.
I don't need another amulet of Arcade.
Outside of vampires or lycanthropes,
Arcade
that's
protect
not
you.
exactly common. A rather strange approach by this woman, coaxing you into admitting a love for sentient flesh. You are a werewolf, so it isn't exactly surprising.
Oh, right.
She's correct in her assessment.
I kind of forgot a little bit. I kind of forgot a little bit that maybe as a werewolf I ate some people. It's hard to remember these days, okay?
Quite the uncomfortable topic, that, for many. Personally, I am not above using the dead for my alchemical pursuits. However, I can understand that people find the idea of eating another person revolting. It seems to be a natural predisposition. I myself haven't eaten another person, in the traditional sense, I suppose. I have identified the alchemical properties of flesh, breaking them down in my mouth with my spit, and said flesh has later been used in potions which I have consumed. Is that cannibalism? I would certainly think so.
It
would I
is.
prepare a meal of Nord steak? Very unlikely. Aside from a natural inclination to not want to do that, the flesh will be better spent in a potion, and I can make a much better tasting meal with something else. As for this individual, she seems to be a Namira faithful, an agent wanting to spread her influence, and she seems to think you are receptive of her ideals. Of course, these are ideals of revulsion, rot, and disregard. The animals and people the rest of society want nothing to do with. She implies she knows a place for people like herself, so I doubt she is alone in this endeavor. Normally, I'd be happy to just dismiss this individual, but as she likely isn't operating alone, perhaps it could be wise to gain her trust in order to find out who the other members of her little group are.
Yeah, I did kind of forget that I am absolutely a cannibal. Look, sometimes... Yeah, it kind of was just a phase. I'm not really using my werewolf form.
Just wonderful. Killed some Draugr, frozen blizzards, and joined a fanatical cannibal cult. All completely normal, adventurous things. As a side note, I am not joining this cult with you. While it's different from other things, it's too similar for me to simply go along with. By all means, do what you feel drawn to, but I will be an observer and nothing more.
This poor lady just got here, and the only thing she's discovered about me is that I'm a liar and that I am a cannibal. And Zelzaz was just like, oh yeah, man, you know, you are a werewolf. And it's like, I didn't get to tell her that, like, on my own terms.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Kinda rude. Alright, well, you still want me to go in there and maybe unlock... Alright. We gotta find that spider guy. I was thinking about starting the mage's quest today, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Oh, there. Oh. A little bit of a lighting kerfuffle. But our guy's not here.
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches, how can I assist you, companion?
Hello. Pet. Alright. Oh, I'm allowed to have cabbage? Might need to find a place to stay for the night. So there's no guardrail, it's dark in here, it's falling apart. I need to find an inn, because I don't have access to the wait menu. Oh, right, I need to level up.
Only burglars and vampires creep around after dark. Which are you?
Extremely susceptible to Daedra. Yeah, wait menu not working. Level up. Level up. We'll just keep doing Magicka, frankly. Maybe next time I'll do stamina so I can carry a little more. enchanter. Skill enchantments are 25% stronger. Can't get that yet. Soul squeezer. Soul gems provide extra magicka. Let's do this one. Since I do want to get around to enchanting. I have one more perk, but I think we might keep it for a bit. Unless we have anything in lockpicking we can get. Able to pick locks without being noticed. You know what? Now that we can do that, now that we can pick locks without being noticed, let's just go. Go in. Pick the lock. Can anyone see me right now? Nope. Ooh. All right. See, I was totally allowed in here. They definitely let me in, and I was not lying about being here before. I was simply mistaken.
I read up on Nishuanzel's history before arriving in Markarth, so I hope you don't mind if I talk about my research.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, I'm trying to remember what items are good for Dwemer scrap. I'd actually look that up real quick. I might actually look that up real quick. Because there's like a lot of good items for Dwemer scrap. If it starts with the word Dwemer, it's not smeltable. Smeltable. So everything that has a adjective, if it has an adjective, you can use it. Except for the lever. Except for the small Dwemer lever.
Cavern, and then expanded it to suit their needs. That's smart. It makes construction simpler. Nishuanzel translates to something like Radiant City. Let's hope it lives up to its name.
I've never been in here. Ooh, rabbit haunch. Take that.
I feel like this ruin is eating us.
Giant spiders.
Yes. Wow. I think I'm really getting the hang of this fighting thing.
Nothing we
Right.
can handle.
Let's see if they had anything worthwhile. Distinct lack of automaton here. That's unfortunate. I'd love to see some of Skyrim's animunculi.
So.
In a moment.
This one's named.
Dragonfly says that.
Oh.
An impressive kill.
Okay.
Nishuanzal was once a sort of base.
Salonia, we've been saddled with some researchers who can't go 4 steps without examining something, and they fight about as well as you'd think, probably worse. Storm at least has some magical competence, but none of them can swing a sword. Ayers and Crag seem to be up to something, so I'll have to keep an eye on them. But Stobin assures me they're trustworthy. Aletheus. Flipping the paper over to put your name on it.
Vampire called Lady Belay. She attacked Markarth from below.
Alright, first Dwemer Ruin. One I've actually not been to. That's a trap. I almost stepped on it. Oh! Maybe I have been to this, actually. Maybe this is the one...
I doubt that's the last
one. Are there 2 like this? Is this the only one? Because if this is the only one like this, then I have been here. I just got there some other way. Oh, I thought that flapping flag over there was a big dragon wing, and I'd have to fight a dragon down here.
Something's here.
Oh, Jesus. It has magic.
If that was your best, you are in big trouble.
This looks like the entrance to Blackreach, I assume. Yeah, that's what it's called, Blackreach. Also, this might be its own thing. I'm really looking forward to seeing Blackreach in VR. Because I remember it being a very cool location, and I never made it to it in any of my other VR
You're
playthroughs.
wanting to discuss the philosophical underpinnings of Dwemer law, aren't you?
Yes.
That's why you're talking with me?
Yes.
Don't deny it.
I'm not. I'm interested. I sit down, I read books. I hit this one on accident.
Return to the end.
I will say, it is kind of freeing playing a build that is not based on stealth. This Dwemer shit gets heavy fast, if I remember correctly. Gonna have to give a bunch of it to my
It's
friends.
so different from in High Rock. How many Hello?
Your footsteps train you.
Oh, there seems to be something attacking us.
I wonder why the Dwemer of Skyrim preferred to build their strongholds out of stone, while the Dwemer of Morrowind preferred metal.
What's this? Interesting Dwemer gear.
Some of the Dwemer runes I've been in have had plants growing, but this tree is one of the bigger ones I've seen. And look at these living quarters, very fancy. I think some highbrow Dwemer lived here. Anyway,
Lived?
this poor guy clearly didn't make it. Doesn't seem so.
Damn it.
Come on, we need to help her.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about something.
Okay.
Hopefully I can latch back onto my train of thought from before.
Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. Who did that? It wasn't me. What's this? Strom's diary. I've decided to remain behind with one of our guards and further document the living area we've stumbled across. I write this to the best of my ability, but due to the sudden disappearance of the Dwemer, it is almost impossible to say for certain what anything is. The tree by the Nine, I cannot determine the purpose of this tree. It appears to be from the area around Whiterun, but why and how it got here is beyond me. I think it may be a gift from the surface world, but based on the lavish surroundings, it could also be a display of power. I'll check the living areas nearby for any additional clues. Living areas. Upon further investigation of the area, it looks like this structure houses 2 clans or families. I can think of no other reason for this particular layout. Perhaps this group oversaw this particular portion of the city? I'll have to compare notes from the other areas as we uncover more of the city. Hopefully, some of those will contain more in-depth clues. It appears a smaller wing collapsed on itself, and maybe when the expedition returns, we can dig out an entrance. Falmer have begun to creep back into this area of the ruins. It's a good thing I'm not alone here. We've managed to block off some of the areas we suspect the Falmer were coming in through, but they're still getting to us somehow. Together we are able to hold them back. But how long until Staubin and the rest return? Well, nope, not your book. Take your robes and your salt. Thank you.
The Dwemer lived in what is present-day Morrowind. Of course, even their more distant cities in Skyrim and High Rock are lovely.
It's so funny that they're like, yeah, man, this is, they lived here. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? What do you mean they lived here? Because, like, these areas are all, like, trapped. There's just, like, traps everywhere. That implies to me that these were just holding places for like their treasures, but then you see like chairs and like a kitchen and stuff, and it's like, so you're telling me that like they get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, they put their foot on like the little square thing in the middle of their hallway, and then they're dead because they weren't paying attention and they just live here? Like, clearly it didn't turn out well for them. They're all dead now because they fucking set off all their own traps in their houses. It's absurd. Okay. That helped. To step around them? Yeah, I mean, it's easy to remember to step around them when it's not like midnight and you're tired and like you're getting up just to take a piss.
The Dwemer of Morrowind were more or less in constant conflict with the Nords and the Chima. They were very intent on no one getting into their fortresses. If the Nords or the Chima found out the things they kept, they'd join together to wipe them out.
Sure, history lesson. Not that I don't love to learn from you, but I mean what the machines are like. How do they function? What do they look like? How powerful are they? Are they more or less sophisticated than those we see in Skyrim?
They are quite similar, just larger and more robust. I'd certainly classify them as deadlier. The Hist guides.
That sounds like paradise. When Nords die, they go soft. When Remy's die, they go to Dwemer ruins at Morrowind.
Maybe, well, I don't want you dead just yet, Remy.
Door levered, cup, small plate. Yeah, like there's someone lived here in this bed. Dwarven shield.
I found it doesn't matter if others agree with you. If you think something is right, you should do it, regardless of others' opinions.
True. Do anything you want. That's the message I got. Solid dormer metal. Already getting pretty loaded up. This stuff smelts down really good and gives you a lot of experience.
When the Reachmen ruled Markarth, they had ties with a cult that stayed in Nishuanzel. That cult's leader was Mana Marco.
That cult's leader was Albert Einstein.
Something pooling our resources.
You're running out of space, aren't you, bud?
What's next?
What am I carrying that I can drop?
At exactly what point are undead properly dead? Is it just smashing them into small enough bits that finally kills them?
If I remember correctly too, the really big heavy ones aren't actually as good as the small ones. They don't give you a proportional amount of stuff for it.
Little consensus on Dwemerys translations. Because
Kinda
there's
going
so
backwards
little
here.
written about it, I largely had to decipher and teach it to myself.
We started here. Then I was like, let's go here. Fought through here. Dead end. Oh, not a dead end?
Watch out, just used as guards. The Dwemer often led them into battle. Imagine fighting an army that doesn't feel pain.
Okay,
or
that's
fear.
just a circle. Okay, dead ends. All right. I think I do have that spell that shows you the path to where you're supposed to go. I don't know if it'll work in this. We could give it a shot. Word. Oh, maybe I don't have it. I know it exists. Calm, clairvoyance, courage, fear, muffle. I would think it would be in this. But maybe not. Transmutes one piece of unrefined iron ore to silver, or silver to gold. You need to start using that so that we can finish up that silver armor set for our dear boy Inigo. I'm not going crazy, right? Did I just miss a path? Hello? Look for researchers and interesting artifacts. Unique gear found. Okay. Okay, this is the circle I keep going around. Let's not go back there again. Maybe it's a little further back or something.
It's unfortunate when we find caved-in halls in these cities. Just like the first room I explored in Skyrim,
I'm heavy
disappointed
now.
I can't see everything.
I am here
Save
for you.
me.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
Thank you, because I am burdened. Oh, you can't take the big ones. Zelzaz, please.
Are you holding up okay?
No.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, good. I was always afraid that you wouldn't be happy to. Well, you can take these. Oops, I gave you something. Oh, you can keep that. That's fine. Some... Okay, I guess... Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Let's be off.
She's not happy about it. Oh, aha. Oh, aha. Okay, good. It was just further away. Jeez. Oh, wait, no, this is just out here. I guess it is a little bit more open. So we need to, like, explore all this stuff. Ow. It's, like, dangerous. Let me get down. Ah. There we go. There we go. There's our path. I should note for folks who have never put on a VR headset, you get tunnel vision. What I'm streaming to you is kind of like the full screen of it. You are seeing one of my eyeballs views. I think it's like my left. It might be my right. But even that is like, you are getting a lot of my peripheral.
Several. I saw them most often when our boat stopped in Laneland.
So it can be a little tricky to like, I don't want to go down there yet. It can be a little tricky to like spot things.
Keep that in mind when I get to Rivenspire.
Some have said that
Okay, that's not...
I'm far from it.
Alright, I guess we're going down then, like all the way.
It's a matter of figuring out which thing I want most.
I'm glad they're chatting and having fun while I'm over here picking locks. Oh. What the fuck? It's only an adept lock. It's acting like a master on me. There we go.
I will grant Skyrim what thing. Water from the mountain streams is a delight. Deeply satisfying, refreshing and cool.
There's a building over there. I'm gonna assume I can't get into the ones that are submerged. Oh, I can. Interesting. Our pot. Don't need that. There's nothing else down here. I'm not allowed to even, like, cast light when I'm submerged. Damn. That's rough. Get me out of here. Get me out! There we go. Alright, I guess there's really only one place that's well lit. take a look also. One moment. All right.
Shh. I hear something.
Y'all good? Oh wow. Criminal does not have.
You got roughed up a bit.
Damn, he's like concerned for her.
Don't worry about me. I'm sure I can survive with a little less blood than usual. Ah!
He's calling her nicknames already and everything.
You dirty this world no
more. Oop. Ow. Hurt my butt. Those are gonna come alive as soon as I do this.
There are so many Falmer down here. Maybe...
How foolish to move through this place so quickly. It's taken me only a few hours to crack the Black Gate. Maybe I'll donate a cup or two, but Crag says he knows some private buyers who will pay handsomely for a working trinket. There has to be one in here. This side doors are all locked, but this chest should have one or two things of value. When I get out, I'm gonna buy myself a castle.
Should try sneaking.
There is a limit to how much hist sap one should have at once. There is such a thing as sap poisoning. Some symptoms include gold tongue.
Just look at these chests. Although something seems a little off about these automaton. Why aren't they protecting their armory? I don't trust this. Be careful looting these chests, my partner in crime.
Loot the chests? Gold, ingot. That was hardly anything, and now I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Oh, yep.
Bye now.
All right. Plates and bowls and plates. I don't need any of that. Oof.
For manipulating weak minds. Good thing for you they aren't around anymore. Kidding!
God. So a whole set of dwarven armor. We can give it to you, I think, right?
What is on your mind? I will bear your burdens gladly.
The archery. And my progress. This is armor 34. Oh, he's not allowed to take them even because it's too heavy, probably. Generally, he only wears light armor.
Let us get back to it.
We'll take these for now. Sell them if I have to. I know that if I put this stuff on, he'll have a Inigo will have a little dialogue that's like, "Hey, you match the place we're in."
Find that you have a hard time carrying everything. Try combining
And like the first time I saw that, I was like, "Whoa, he's so smart."
They'll improve your strength.
Where are we headed? Where am I to go? Aha.
Running through pipes sometimes sounds like screaming. Those are the pipes, right?
Nope. Whoa. Crag. I knew if we dug deep enough, we'd eventually hit some fresh ruins. Markarth, a city built upon a city. From early pieces recovered, we've determined that the name of the city is it Unchwand? Unchwandzel. Past that, we have very little info. We've been given an escort, though, and tomorrow we will delve into the city. It's only been a day and I already missed my desk. And a chair. I thought it would be a little more fun to explore. But so far, it's just been fighting spiders and getting to view the occasional rubble pile. Hopefully, we get to the main ruin soon so we can set up a camp and I can start cataloging some of the items I've been able to find. We found the armory earlier, and Erge has stayed behind to find a way into the main vault. If anyone can open the locks, it's him. We've kept going and settled up here for the night since the guards say it will be easy to defend. I've put up a few runes just in case. I'll take your robes. Interesting. Shimmering Dwemer Gyro.
It looks like they chose a bad
it's
spot
pronounced
to-
Gyro?
But wasn't there another researcher mentioned in the notes? Where is he?
I don't know. Is this guy alive? What's up, bro? These guys are kind of a pain to fight. Ooh, baked potatoes. Don't mind if I do.
I really wish I had met Jakob Bagarin. I'd love to know what life was like for the Dwemer before they disappeared. Maybe I will be able to meet him one day.
Okay.
Did you know the Dwemer possessed the power of telepathy?
Hey, get over here.
It was named the Calling.
Yeah, okay.
Supposedly allowed them
Hey.
to communicate with each
Thank
other.
you.
Hmm?
Uh,
Is it the possessions of someone recently deceased?
no, not this time. The possessions of someone long deceased. Thank you.
Not completely unheard of. Us Argonians possess something similar.
You rush in and I'll circle around behind you.
Steal yourself to me.
Love to defend my home by standing in the place that I know the poison arrows go if someone all the way down there steps on it.
Careful, Remy.
I'm not gonna collect the large Dwemer struts or the solid Dwemer medals anymore. I'm gonna collect the small things that are actually helpful and don't clog up my inventory.
The haste demands a come. That one didn't
Aye, graciously.
Ooh, one more dead guy. After making our way down the mine and through the spiders, we finally made it down to Nchanzel proper. They've built this city into the very cave walls that house it. Amazing. Nchanzel hums with life, but its guardians lay dormant. Hopefully we can learn more as we go deeper. This area seems to be where two of the city's families lived. We've spent some time studying this tree outside the dwellings, but cannot figure out what its significance is. Strom will be remaining behind with one of the students to further study this area in greater depth. I look forward to reading his notes on the subject. Today we entered the city's armory. The Falmer have yet to break into the best of the dwarven goods thanks to the sturdy Dwemer locks. Erge said he would be able to get into the vaults and would send word when he's in. The spiders gave us much trouble, but who could have foreseen they've been the only thing keeping Markarth safe. After exiting the armory, we made camp, but the Falmer have been watching us and finally tired of our intrusion. They came while we slept and slaughtered what guards were left. Meridia, forgive me for using my students as a distraction to get away, but I have to bring this place back to life. Too many. Couldn't hit the switch. Complex dynamo core.
So, that spider was the only thing protecting Markarth from the Falmer. I knew it was weird that there were so few automaton. The city defenses are down. So, since we killed Nimmy, if the Falmer begin to break into Understone Keep, that's technically our fault?
Yeah.
This is what we get for helping that old man. Alright, adventurer, I guess we have to activate the defenses. Although, that means we get to see these automaton in action. Always a bright side.
Yeah. We'll activate the defenses. Surely they won't turn around and kill us. That just reminds me that for VR chat movie night a few nights ago, we watched Maximum Overdrive, which is corny as hell, and I love it until it like makes the mistake of thinking that you care about the characters at all. Really, really good movie if you want to see a soda machine kill someone.
That Dwemer translates to smart elves rather than deep elves.
Like it was Stephen King's only directorial effort, and then he was like, let's never speak of this again because he's a coward.
Victorious once.
I know it was nominated for like Razzies and stuff, but honestly, kind of a good movie. It's a movie-ass movie. Like, it's not a good film. But like it's a fun movie.
We did it! I can't wait to see these automaton in action. Wait, what's wrong with this one?
I don't know. I tried to kill it.
And let me take a look. Yes, if I move this here and replace this. Now to make sure you don't attack me. Yes, how's that? Good? Good. By Akatosh, you're a piece of crap, though. No offense. Have you been here all alone, you little heap of scrap metal? Well, little scrap. Maybe you want to see the world? And definitely not because I programmed that desire into you. Look, my faithful bodyguard. I found a new friend.
Awesome.
Can I keep him, please?
Why are you asking me?
Oh, that's a good point. Well then, meet Scrap.
Hi, Scrap.
Yes, because he's just a barely functioning bunch of scrap metal someone bolted together. But I think he has potential. Maybe one day he'll be better at protecting me than you are.
Maybe so.
Yes! I'll get to working on him as soon as we're out of here.
Let's go tell Calselmo about his research team.
Do we have to? Listen close, adventurer. Don't mention anything about Scrap to that wizard. He'll think the spider should belong to him. And I don't have the patience not to kick him somewhere sensitive and make a run for it. Come on, Scrap. You can ride in my bag.
Okay, I won't mention Scrap. I promise.
Yes. Hello. Alright, let's get going.
Why are you the quest marker now? What's my quest? Talk to me again after. Okay. We just gotta get out of here. Now, how is the easiest way to do that? Maybe it's near here. Because usually, if this is the end of the dungeon, then... there's usually an easy way out. Activate this.
Nice warm mud bath right
oh,
now.
sorry, Zel's
What
ass.
about you?
Owners spent a great amount of effort researching the Elmafe. I imagine they were interested in what power those Ikana left behind.
It's just a dead end. It can fall down. This is just a dead end. I'm gonna fall down. Oh, interesting. You get to see them fighting now. Don't mind us. We're on your side. See? Oh, shit. Ah! You two deal with each other. The way out? Hoping this is the way out.
Never a dull moment.
Rush them, and I'll circle around behind them. Over here, my Falmer friend, follow my voice.
We'll take your goods.
Really shouldn't be.
God, there's so many of them.
Bastard, you'll make my scales flake off. You're a silent.
That was so loud. Holy shit.
Are you alright, Remy? I still count 4 limbs.
Must have lost more blood than I thought because you've got 5 limbs.
That's my tail.
Maybe I don't know how to get out of here. Ooh. No, that's not what I thought it would be. Okay. Oh, we're like... Is it safe to jump in water in this game? I don't remember. How the hell do I get out of here? I'm jumping. Plop. Okay. So this is how I got down when I first came in here. Right? No. I don't know how to get out. This one? No. That's where I just was, right? Because that's the quarters. Oh, geez. Whole motherfucker down there. Oh, they wanted me to exit from wherever that is, go up that and drop down. Because I remember this little spot here. Here we go. Not lost anymore. Oh, it's like stuff. Hiya. Oh. Hiya. All right.
Thanks again for helping reopen the East Empire Company.
That counts as out, right? We can talk now. Also, I should probably like get a screen cap for the thumbnail. Now that you're here.
What's on your mind?
Skips intro quest. So you've seen Sean Zell. Any other Dwemer ruins you want to see?
Oh, most definitely. You didn't really believe I'd be satisfied with seeing just one rune, did you?
I figured you'd want to see more.
And you were right. There are more Dwemer runes calling my name.
Runes. Where are you off to now?
Well, I haven't really planned that far. But you being an adventurous one, I'm sure you'll end up in some more Dwemer runes eventually. Maybe I'll just tag along for the ride?
Be glad to have you with me.
Great! Then it's decided. And I've fixed up Scrap a bit, so I think he'll be very useful to us.
Let's head out.
This is so exciting. With all the studying I'll be doing, I bet I'll be able to fix Scrap up to a Dwemeri standards in no time. Let's go!
Alrighty. Take Remy to see a Dwemer ruin. Okay. Well, we don't need... Oh, God. The underground map is so bad. Just on the eyes. Journal menu. So we don't need... Don't need that. Upgrades. Lost Expedition. Find someone who knows about the expedition. You.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me.
Damn, bitch.
I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Okay, well, you know. I found this expedition journal.
Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stubborn. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the king. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
Thank you. Oh, 750 is not bad. Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuan are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
Okay.
I'm sure it's hard to believe, but I was once a bold adventurer like you, ready to face any danger.
And then you took an arrow in the knee?
It's hard to believe you were anything beyond an old bastard.
I'm
Damn.
Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
See to it the Jarl hears of your abuse of a court scholar.
Dwarves Volume 1.
Make sure...
Volume 1. Oh, I have to steal it? No.
Jarl
Good.
hears nothing from you. Ever.
What the fuck?
Keep your hands to yourself. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth city guard to my defense?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Don't worry.
You apologize.
I'll
Don't be
keep my hands from
mean.
your neck. This time.
The audacity. Get out of here.
What the hell? All my adventurers are like bloodthirsty. It's crazy. Did not expect that from her. Alright. Let's scram. No, get me out. Get me out! Let me out! Woo! Daytime. That really burns the eyes. I want to check out the waterfall. Wow. Reminded a little bit of a place in upstate New York called Watkins Glen. They've got like a trail you can go down that's just like it's a big gorge that's been cut into like the stone from water. It was really, really pretty.
Outsiders.
Outsiders.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
I'm gonna
finest
be a silversmith
jewelry in all
one
of
day, like my mother and Papa.
Alright. I feel like that was a pretty good adventure. I have work later, and I've got some other stuff to do today, so I think we're gonna call it there. I need to work on the Game Jam game, and then maybe I'll draw a little bit before I head out for work.
I oversee Markarth smelter.
So that's gonna be it.
Back in line.
We're gonna probably start the Mage's Quest in the next Skyrim stream. I don't know if the next stream is gonna be Skyrim though. It'll probably be Indies. I think I'd like to
Tacitus. What is
try
this?
to
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. I just, well, the forge gets so hot and I thought...
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Useless. Now do it again.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the forge.
damn, bro. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to like stagger Skyrim versus other stuff for a bit. And maybe we'll start another kind of like longer series
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
series of streams next. But I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and save right here. and I will see y'all next time.